Scattered all around, buried deep in the earth. People gather them and sell. But the aftermath of this action is a hell. Our thinking faculty fell as if it were dry cell. It is an unpleasant smell, yet we pretend all is well. Let's not continue and later blame our forefathers for casting on us a spell. Me can't believe Wally Padam got deceived with little quarter them receive. Go to school, but learn not to become a fool. Education is a tool, but you can't use it like a stool. Be not the one controlled by that man to perform a dishonest task for that man's selfishness, but which is inimical to the interest of the people. Oh, you turn our water them into something not different from gata. You don't know so all health matter. Land destruction, mass murder for the mercury and sign of the position and other water killing. Our sons and daughters, aquatic life torture.
Cimpati.
More money here. Ghana Maria Warauzo. Oh, my here. Menkade won't come. I blame neither the chiefs nor the Chinese. I blame neither the poor man nor the thief man. It makes no sense as a country to love peace, yet leave everything at ease. Oh, I'm not a mistress, but I feel distressed and restless, I must confess. But we shall feel no sorrow tomorrow. Pain run down me bone marrow. Gain through illegal mining is narrow compared to the reclamation of the land tomorrow. We shall not swallow this bitter pill. We pay the bill, but few won't kill we at will. Over this we can drink wine, turn blind and lose our mind. Unity, power that binds. Isn't it annoying that they are enjoying and avoiding the boiling issues? Oh, I'm wailing because we're failing, yet we're waiting and hailing the Babylon them. More maybe fumponi what them can find. What them FPS know was in the to tinimoro. Hey, I'm boyful. We can't spoil the toil of our forefathers' soil entrusted to us for generation yet unborn. Tragedy upon the way, adapt new strategy. Predict your enemy, take the word to them. A true gospel ringing at the Bible, do not stand idle. To all of the ladies and gentlemen them, arise, get a youth, speak to the truth, match them boot for boot, tooth for tooth, hook for cook, the life them cook. But we shall not give up till Babylon fall and Ghana stand tall. Would you seek prosperity and be judged by posterity? Change your mind, but demand your change. Gather them and sell, but gather them safe. To all of the people who believe in Islamism, Hinduism, Buddhism, fetishism, and the pagan them, to the Christendom, come on board, let's help in the eradication for the illegal mining and the mining in this country. Only love for country can bring we salvation, no matter our political affiliation. Our future needs them herb and vegetation, not this devastation. Watch out, school dropout, sexual exploitation, unwanted pregnancy, turmoil and confusion. All in other place, Galamsi Agwan. So where I say, anyway, take your excavator, take them away, me go and deal on later. Let's gather courage to encourage to our advantage the already caused damage and start to manage our cultural heritage. Past mistakes are meant to refine us, but not to define us. Stop the noise, hear the voice, make a choice. Stop Galamsey now and forever. Cimpati the General. General. Thank you. Cimpati.
DJ Gunshot.
That's right.
Cimpati.
The General.
So Cimpati, what's up?
Me wallet still in.
Okay.
Oh, cool
so
vibes.
let me ask you this: who is Cimpati?
Hey.
Who is Wendishi? Who is Cimpati?
Who is Cimpati? Creative imagination.
Yeah, man.
Magnificent poetry.
Yeah, man.
Astonishing thinking individual.
Yeah, man.
Cimpati. Sympathy. That is Cimpati.
Thank you. So Cimpati.
Yeah.
Is this your first time performing at the CUPIDUNTOLD?
Yes, this is my first time.
So how was the experience? How did you feel?
Initially,
how was the audiences responding to you?
I think I should leave that question to you.
No, you shouldn't. You should answer.
All right. Initially, the feeling was a little bit down. I was down-spirited because I was supposed to perform earlier than the time they give me. But when I got to stage, it's only you. Yeah. Everybody, they just nodded in acceptance to my performance, and I think I did what I could do. Yeah.
Okay. So let me ask you this: today being your first time, and the recent one, let me say the first poet you recited, is it out now? I want to know about
it's yet to be released. I just, for the sake of love, CUPIDUNTOLD 2. It's all of love, so I just decided to drop it.
So
it's going to be
for
out
your
very
whole
soon.
performance, how will you rate yourself? Rate it.
Unless you be the judge.
It. No,
just be the judge.
No, rate it. After that, I will be the judge. Rate it.
I can't tell you. I did well.
You did well. Yep. Okay. Maybe afterwards I will judge you.
Behind closed doors, I will tell you. Not on camera.
Okay. So is there any album out now? Or any
No.
Out now?
No, there's no album now, but there's something going on behind closed doors. Okay. My team and I are planning for something massive,
So what should the public expect, your audiences?
Oh, they should expect the good vibes as usual. Cimpati, I branded myself in a way to be the voice for the voiceless, you understand? I try to bring out the positive vibes in our society, I criticize the negatives, and then I just appreciated and praise the positives. So you should
Let me ask you this major question. What pushed you or what motivated you to do poetry?
Hey, what motivated me to do poetry? I think the question should have been, why didn't you do music and poetry?
Since you are interested in poetry, that's what I have to focus on.
I write a lot. And I listen to music a lot too, but when I'm listening to poetry, it consumes me. It's like I'm speaking to my soul. Anytime I perform, when I'm all alone, I put something down and I try to perform. I feel excited. I feel happy, even more than listening to music. It goes deep down in me. It basically, Charlie, it blows my mind. That's all I can say.
So, who are you looking up to? Who is your role model? Who are you looking up to?
Role model. Myself, I'm my role model. I want to build the brand, the Cimpati brand, that I will become a role model unto myself, and people will also take me as their role model if they choose to.
So, Cimpati, what should the public expect? What's your next move? What do you have for them?
Like I said initially, my team and I can't promise an album, but we are putting things together. Hopefully, if it becomes an album, we go with it. If it's a singles, we drop it here and there. We are just looking forward for positive vibes in future.
So your last question, just give us a gist or some slide, I don't know how to put it, some slide poetry, exquisite one for the viewers. Yes, just give us slide one. Anyone.
Okay, just have a feel of this. This is just to, it's now coming.
Okay.
Oh yes, I'm that true artistry. Love, energy, non-parallel trait. Think about life's embodiment. Natural things. I'm that gift of wisdom in a unique form from the day you were born. That unusual, innate, special ability that makes you do something and do it well. Well, that's all I can tell, but I'm a blessing in disguise, a lesson in advice, a reason to suffice, and a means to survive. Oh, what a season. I see. I'm in January.
Booyah. Thank you very much.
Yeah, Cimpati to general. I see. On support the brand. Thank you. And so, it's one of such feelings like the shrills of birds. So melodious to the ear, yet words cannot explain to the brain. Her kindness filled to the brim, so sadness trimmed back, and I'm taking a back, fixing the last straw, yet to break the camel's back. I fell in love with her the very first time I blessed myself consciously of her. She stands tall among her peers. She's lively and always gives me cheers. No room for fears. She has unique demarcations embedded in each. Dwells an abundance of wealth in good health. She's a virgin, yet she's brought forth great and prestigious sons and daughters from different sources. She's fertile and has a lot of untapped resources. Oh, she's a victor because she was able to stand on her feet, deal with oppressor, and had herself free from doom. Oh, my dear, it is crystal clear that I shall choose you 100,000 times over there and over here. My queen, you are the core of the world within. Kali Sugar Mami Monarchia. Mr. Love her. She has a big heart. Her love big enough to share. She's religious in nature and loves her culture. Oh, she's indigenous. Gold Coast Poppy. Aboriginal. Phenomenal.